championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on last season's national champion. Joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, the first...
Big yards. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside, and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The Longhorns are on the move here. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. And here comes a deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Texas. Setting the tone early for how about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Aggies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver this
consistency. And I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, they provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Slides the quick throw. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, that's back-to-back sacks for this defense. They're in the quarterback's airspace every single play.
And the Aggies will have to punt this one away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
There's contact on the throw. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
See what the offense dials up here on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Texas.
And he fields it inside the 15. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Hicks. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. first play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Breaks an open space. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Receiver makes the catch. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking tackles. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move now. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Looking to throw here. This one falls incomplete on 4th down.
Down play, everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The Aggies come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down. They're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Fires it to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Point after, not quite through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half.
Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier side, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looks left and finds his target there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it on the move.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas A&M, Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going? Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. It hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. The Aggies will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Now mark this at the 15.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Important second down play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Breaking tackles and going. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got it.
Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. He'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.